Okay, I made a. Oh, God, I can't think. So it's been a bad day. I've ready to do the user interface for the rewrite the IT thing. I talked to Grok and it gave some really good ideas for what it will look like. Um, like this one. And file and edit might go away, but blocks, stimulate, deploy. I'll file, I guess, for saving, right? Block, stimulate, deploy, and help for bound. Customize layoff when it gets cut on. It displays something kind of like this, not like this, but kind of like this. And then down here, this is when the stimuli block is on. It looks like this. The old previous page, and then the I guess stimulus tax it doesn't need to do that because there isn't that much room for it, right? Let's see what we want. Create new stimulus. That's the right amount of text, right? And font size and some sort of font color thing and images ultimately. And drag and drop. Um, image text, I guess one's grays out, the other lights up, right? And add simulated library. And then down here is what is it? That's it. That's it. That's it. I haven't got the Charles preview yet. But what it did is it dropped the XML for it. And I have no reason to learn XML. It goes back to Windows Vista actually. It's been replaced. It's going to be easier to upgrade to WPF than the newest stuff, Maui, which is about since 2002. So I would never wind up working with this stuff. So I can just copy and paste it in. I'll have to edit some, but whatever it looks like to you, it looks pretty common sense to me. Um, and it did for both of us, so I get to work on this tonight after my head calms down because it's been a long day. Stephen Darcy, Prophets on Top. I have mixed feelings about this. I went to celebrate, I went to piss on him. It's not nice. It's a joke, not a joke. It's not a joke. Um, it's 4 years ago. He's going to drive me out of here by torturing me, and he failed. And he killed himself. He's going to go to prison. And the way I see it, honestly, is that I lost about half of early March to mid-April, or early April to mid-May. I wish it was so March. Early April to mid-May. I lost about half of, and then I'll probably depending on how well I taper it down, about 2 to 4 weeks on the Adderall, and then lose another 4 to 6 weeks. Maybe I've got 6 weeks if I get on that half dose and just clean and do the exercise Gark gives me every day and stuff like that, which is fine with me. I'd rather have the pills than not have the pills. And just not build a program. I can take this head on that. But I could have lost 10 months instead of 3 or 2.5 or 2. I could have lost 10 waiting for him to go to trial. So I did it the hard way and it panned out. And when does this ever fucking happen except when I got straight on the Adderall, which doing it a second time would be a piece of cake. I'm coming off like you wouldn't believe. Slowly, gradually, but coming off like you wouldn't believe. I hadn't had 4 today, and I would go to bed except after this last one wears off, I think it's coming. I'll have 5 tomorrow and still coming lower than usual and go right to 4 on Monday. And 3 as soon as I am confident I can hold it at 3 to 1 or 2 days. And then I'm going to stick at 3. I think maybe I'll change my mind. I think I'm going to stick at 3 for 3 days. Um, Meaning after the first day at 3. Like 2 days after the first day at 3. Because once I get up to 2, I won't be able to work anymore. I don't think. of a tolerance in the prescribed dose, which is ordinarily just barely enough, simply will not be enough. Um, so, yeah, I'll catch up on my sleep, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to stick at the prescribed dose for long either. I'm going to get down to half dose so it lasts longer. And this is hopefully at the end of, it's not for midnight, at the end of next week, about a week from today. So a week from, actually a week from tomorrow, it'll be its half dose, hopefully. And probably enough for 2, 3 weeks. I considered taking 5 days off completely. Once I get down to going down to zero and taking 5 days off completely to catch up on my sleep. I might do that. There might just be too much to go to zero. Anyway, um, so I maybe up all night doing this. Probably. Set a timer. It goes off and I can't even see this. Oh god, you probably can't. Wait, yeah, you can't. Okay, cool. But anyway, um, I feel like so depressed. I had a hard day. Um, but there are a few stragglers. And it's so happy. I heard they killed themselves and it's finally over. But sure enough, there are a few fucking stragglers. And there'll be more tomorrow, probably. Obviously. And this one woman came to my fence. She came to my fence, asked me what happened. I talked about Steve O's death. So she said, well, he's dead. I said, just find Steve. So I come to Stephen and Stephen Darcy, which are two people from my past. Don't call them that. I call them blankets. She's mad fucking cunt all over this. She comes to my fence. I don't know his fucking name. I call him Steve-O. And she gets mad fucking cunt about it. And these people are just shit. What else are they but shit? It's just getting whiny, right? But just one of these cunts after another. I don't want to talk to any of them. But they won't fucking leave me alone with their comp fucking bullshit, running their comp mouths, hoping they'll give them what they want. They never really specify what that is. It's just endless fucking torture. These fucking losers is shit of the fucking earth. Because they can't say anything of substance, because then maybe they can be reasoned with and they just stop, but they're just here to fucking torture me. They won't communicate the first fucking thing. There should be cons. We were worried about Lane, so we thought we had to antagonize you. Mm. Shit the fuck is. There's some faggot out there right now. Jesus Christ. The rat maggot filth fucking children, right? The whole. I heard one of these faggots trying to sell his mom on the fact that I wasn't a computer programmer, therefore he had to torture me. And she was trying to drag his ass away, this fucking rat maggot piece of human fucking filth. And Jesus Christ. And why? Why? It makes no goddamn sense. It's cruelty. It's just shit. And really, it's stupid is the reason. I figured this out just in the last few months. I was at the tire store and this guy came in. He's acting kind of antsy, like overly servile and shit like that. And I said to him, because I noticed this shit happens, I said, "Don't worry, the necessary contrivances are in place." That's the way I looks at me and says, "You're a genius." And I realized that's what he was trying to tell me is, hey, it took me a while to figure it out too. It's the intelligence. That's what it is. That's why these people are cruel to you. Because they're fucking stupid and you're not. They're cruel to you. And that's just all there is to it. Anyway. The faggot I heard out there is probably jerking off my soup right now. I'm waiting to smell fucking cum. His daddy did him in the ass, and so it makes it okay for him to be a sex criminal in these fucking people's eyes. But don't tell him he can't jerk off on your stoop. He takes in the ass from his father. Jesus Christ. There's a sense of reality, right? Human shit. It's human fucking shit. The first stragglers have already come in trying to course forgiveness from me, so I'm expecting more of that tomorrow. The Council on the HOA committee might be of some help. My attorney was here today to speak to one of them. I doubt they'll be much help. Until putting on their fucking drinks and not having the joy of seeing me suffer. After all, I got dick. But people who torture me have cons. So, of course, they shouldn't be, needs to be permitted to, right? Jesus fucking Christ. Nothing bad can happen to people with cons. The threat of getting a job already looms over their heads. Jesus Christ.